What's up everyone, Allan Morrow here from AIM Studios and welcome to this video. Today's video is not necessarily a tip, it's more of an insight video, but you'll still definitely learn something from it. So basically the other day I put out a little snippet of a session that I was doing with one of my clients. My client had a bit of writer's block, so we did a bit of a session on basically just working on some ideas for a track. With the intention of basically going down a route of not using plugins that we've usually used, not using techniques that I've usually used, and stuff like that. Different sounds and all these different things to try and kind of break the mold. So if any of you are getting stuck, I would really suggest doing that. You can get some really good outcomes. And in this session, we came out with this sort of Balearic sort of trance style loop. So I thought I'd give you a little insight to see the elements that are created inside this. So as I say, not a tip video, but you hopefully learn something from it anyway. So before we get into the video, if you'd like to hit that subscribe and notification bell, if you are looking for production tips like this for your trance tracks, or if you're looking for more in-depth tutorials, production courses, templates, sample packs and stuff like that for your productions, then head over to allanmorrowstudios.com where you can grab all of them to help you in the studio. So let's get into this video anyway. So what I've got here, I'll just play the loop for you first. As I say, it's not finished, it's just early days, but hopefully you can take something from it. Okay, cool. So the first sound is a clav, which I've actually never used in any of my tracks, but after doing this session, definitely will be again in the future, especially for this sort of old classic trance style sound. So this is the clav. This is Logic's instrument, the clav. So this is free in Logic. Got a bit of a delay and reverb on there. I'm sure there's a clav of some kind in other doors, or some sort of door free clav plugin of some sort. So this is the clav, just a simple little pluck there. Next up, we've got strings, which I do use in my tracks, but I don't often use this plugin from Logic, the strings plugin. So these two together. So I'll give you a little combination of the different sounds playing together and soloing some of them and stuff like that. Okay, so that's them. So next up, I'll just close them off. We have the bass. So this is the sub bass for the track. This is the pattern for it. Play it with the kick. And this is done from the retro synth within Logic. Pretty similar to, I think, analog in Ableton. But yeah, it's just a simple saw wave. But the bass that I really like this, and I think really kind of brings this bass to life, is this bass here, also from the retro synth. It's got this real sort of old school trancey sort of sound to it. That sounds sort of really nice. So that's that. I've then got this vocal in here. For any of you that are wanting to also learn how to make this sort of old classic trance style sound, I've got a series on the website at the moment, a start to finish course where I'm making that old sort of classic trance style sound. So if you want to check that out and you want to see, you know, much more in depth, hours and hours of videos showing you how to do this sort of sound, then be sure to check that out. But this is the next sound that we've got here, just this sort of little vocal atmosphere thing. So it just kind of sits in the background, but when I start to play some of these together, it sort of really nice, works nicely. So that's that, and then up next we'll have the kick again, just a kick there. Then I've got this kind of vocal effect, and this is sent to a bus. The original sound source is turned off. It's then sent to a bus with reverb on, and that reverb is then gated, so we get this effect. And then last but not least, we have this little vocal percussion weird sound thing. Sort of weird delays and stuff like that on there to sort of create that bit of a unique sort of sound, and plays with the kick and bass. Kick. So you got some sort of nice little unique textures to that there. And this is it all together. So as I say, it's not finished. There's plenty more elements and stuff to go in there, but I do suggest doing this, guys, if you ever are stuck, or if you do want help with this. As I say, I do one-to-one sessions, and you can contact me if you are struggling. But just really picking sounds that you never would normally use. It's not that you wouldn't use them for any particular reason. It's just they may not sit in your style. Like, I love experimenting like this because I do come up with some really great ideas sometimes. So, or it might even be an idea. It might just be a certain plugin that you like. I've never really used this. Wow, I'm definitely going to use this again in my next production. So hopefully this has helped. Hopefully you've learned a little bit from it. If you would like to check out the AIM Studios production community as well, you can also get exclusive tips and tricks sent directly to your inbox if you haven't yet done so. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.